welcome to my channel. We are going to be reviewing a huge package. And what I mean by huge, I mean look at the size of this thing. It's huge. So, without further ado, let us open this box and see what's inside. So, I'm going to take our trusty knife here, and we're going to open our box. Oh shit. Receipt. Oh. Wow. You gotta take a look at this packaging. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen this, and it's already exciting. But, let me first flip it around. And now I'm going to show you what this is what it looks like from the inside of this big package. It's a toy set of the Battle of the Bulge. Bastogne is one of the many forests in Belgium. And it's a big set. And if I can package out here, we have, I'm gonna open this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's double wrapped. We have as follows. We have like a bunch of soldiers and positions, trees, and all kinds of like cool stuff in here. So let us go ahead and get into the review. Okay guys, so here we have the scenery / battlefield accessories. As you can tell by the whole mess on the table, there's a bunch of things that come with that, and there's a bunch of more scenery than there is soldiers. So, without further ado, let me just break it down for you. So, we have a mix of different types of brands of trees and rocks and stuff, but I'll break that down here to make it simple for you. So, these things are originally BMC. Well, actually, this is a Marks owned thing. This is a Marks owned sandbag position right here. And this is a BMC sandbag position. You recognize these before on some of my sets. These are BMC trees here, the gray ones. As for the stumps and rocks, I believe these are Marks owned. This one, I believe, is an unbranded. Oh, well, this one's actually made in Germany. An unbranded, German tree. These are unbranded. These are like the bigger versions of the cheap trees that I would get in the cheap sets of Army Men here. We got some Marks barbed wire, which this is an example of what to do with them. You see they have these little snaps on the back to connect them. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's that. These trees too, these are like different types of trees in this bunch, which I like because I like forest, I love detail, I love scenery. But mostly for the war, just barbed wire and sandbag positions. That's basically much it, but everything else is pretty authentic. Now let's move on to the soldiers. Okay, so here we have the U.S. Army. As you can tell, I have them categorized. So basically this side right here is BMC, of course, because they have two versions of the Vickers machine gun crew, one ammunition holder and one gunner. and the two mortar crews. One loading, giving the mortar shell, and the other one loading the mortar with the mortar shell, as you can see by the position. Now, for these soldiers here, these are a different toy brand. It says from their set bag here, U.S. Infantry World War II. It's from Stevens International, Magnolia, New Jersey. Basically, this is a toy set from New Jersey, and they have a German version of this, which we're going to be seeing next. But details of these, excuse me, of these soldiers here, we have these are like in the style of the 101st or 82nd Airborne U.S. infantry forces that were during D-Day and all those battles. We have, as the positions follows, we have a proning M1 M14 carbine rifle here, a soldier with a Thompson, probably officer, another soldier with a Thompson on knee, a soldier passing by, a radio man on the ground. We also have a few observers slash onlookers, a standing up rifleman, a officer holding his Tommy gun, probably giving orders or talking with his fellow team members, a soldier on guard slash patrol or on the move, a guy with his e-tool shovel, probably in melee defense mode from enemy soldiers, and a grenadier. You can use a grenadier, so you can use any of these guys in any infantry or any army style you want. I mean, that's what they're basically modeled as, though. I find them very cool. And they're a little bit bigger than, or almost the same exact height as the BMC soldiers, so they're good quality. I mean, if you can find these guys on eBay or any store, and people who are from Magnolia, New Jersey, I wonder if you guys know any toy stores that sell these type of toys, because if you do, send me a link or a comment in the description about where they're located, because whenever I plan on getting my driver's license or whatever, or plan on going on a trip somewhere up north, I may stop by New Jersey and find these guys. Now let's move on to the German. So here we have the German army, but as you can see, we got 3 different variants, and what I mean by 3 is, here's why. So these 2 right here and these 2 right here are BMC German mortar crew. These are from that other New Jersey Magnolia set, from basically the same brand as the Americans from the other army, but these are the German versions, and these are Africa Corps. But the details on these are amazing, and there's different types. You got some with the Steinhelm helmet, and then you got some with the caps. As for these white soldiers here, these are unbranded, but apparently these guys came from Poland. Based on this paper that came with it in the bag, it says made in Poland, which is really cool. But I have no idea who makes these in Poland, or if these are from Poland. It could be just a random armament lot, but if it says it's from Poland, I believe it, and I believe there is a toy company in Poland that makes these, which I did not know, because I thought they would not make anything like prehistorical because of everything that happened, but it looks pretty cool. Now, a cool thing about the German set here, this German set, is it comes with a couple of dead guys. I'm believing MG42 infantrymen were advancing and they were shot. So you can tell by the grisly details on that figure right here. His helmet knocked on the side, his gun laying on top of his legs, and his body, his face looking to the left, like that. But looks pretty cool. Now we're going to move on to the final part, which is the vehicles and the closing. Okay, so the first vehicle we're going to be reviewing is the Jagdpanzer with the long barrel here, and it has He has another barrel which is shorter and a functional train driver. So the details on this tank are amazing. It came with stickers. I just customized it not too long ago. So this is what it looks like with the long barrel. Now this is what it looks like with the short barrel. The barrels are removable. Just a second. The barrels are removable. And you can change them out. And it does, and the barrel function goes up, down, left, and right. Well, it goes up and down from right, but left and right not, because the barrel twists, so it will have to turn to fire where it's at, and the hatch on the top opens. And since I have like a bunch of like tank commanders, I have one that can actually fit in the tank, which makes it look 10 times cooler. Now let's move on to the Tiger. Alright guys, so we have come to the conclusion. So, the conclusion, not inclusion, conclusion. So, there is a poll that I made a few days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and it's about a Q&A video. I'm asking my viewers, which is you guys, if you have any questions regarding to my channel, my Iron Man universe, Iron Man collection, or anything like that. And I want at least probably 10 questions or 20 questions to answer for this video that I'm doing the Q&A. And I'm really asking you guys to try your effort into asking questions. If you guys couldn't find the poll, I will put it in the description. I really would like to do a Q&A video, and I need you guys help to do that Q&A video. But after the Q&A video, I am doing more plans of Iron Man history related topics, such as the AMI PR breakdown part 2, which is coming out soon, and all that. But that will have to do come after or before or before I leave for my vacation and after. So it depends on where I get it done from there, and depending on my work schedule and everything. What else? What else? Oh, as for the set itself, I will give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I found a couple of things that, I mean, everything was awesome, especially since I got a Yaga Panza, which I have never really got my own version yet, but since this is my first one, I enjoyed it. Oh, and for the reason why I didn't include the Tiger Tank is because I already remembered that I did a review on the Tiger Tank, so there was no point in me trying to redo that review. I try not to repeat the reviews, but overall, it is a awesome set. Got cool scenery, soldiers, and everything. Even though it's not really technically what I was looking for, I was originally looking for the BMC's Battle of the Bulge set, but technically they were sold out, and the only sets you can only find on eBay are the Battle of Iwo Jima and D-Day, which I didn't want to get either. Didn't want to get either one because I already didn't want those. I want the actual Battle of the Bulge set, but apparently they don't sell them anymore. I guess they haven't manufactured any lately, but that's okay. But this set will do, and I say it's worth it. It's authentic and very enjoyable.